Shalom, I'm Becka. And welcome to Hebrew Lesson 3, a look at the Gimmel. The Gimmel has the G sound as in girl. The Gimmel sometimes appears with a dagesh or dot, but that dagesh added doesn't change the sound. It's always G. The Hebrew letters also have numerical values. The Aleph, which we learned in Lesson 1, is used in place of number 1, as you see here in the first verse of Genesis. The Bet is used in place of number 2, as shown here in Genesis verse 2. And the Gimmel is used in place of number 3, as shown here in Genesis verse 3. Like the other Hebrew letters, the sound can be changed by adding a vowel. One of the vowels we've been studying is the one that looks like a small T, which is called a kamatz. Remember, the kamatz and patach vowels both have the same sound. They both appear under the letter and add the vowel sound ah to the consonant. Remember, you say the consonant and then the vowel. In this case, you have the G sound as the Gimmel with the vowel ah sound, which makes the Ga sound. This is the Hebrew word for camel, and the entire word is pronounced gamal. Let's review everything covered to this point. The first letter we studied was the Aleph, which has no sound by itself. The Aleph depends on the vowel that you normally see underneath it. Like the T vowel, it makes the Ah sound, and the single dot, it makes the E sound. In Lesson 2, we talked about the Bet, which makes the B sound as in boy. Put vowels under the Bet and you add additional sounds. Remember the little T under the Aleph letter that makes the Ah sound? And the little T under the Bet makes the Ba sound. Removing the dot or dagesh from the Bet makes the Vet. It makes the V sound as in victory. Here you see it with a vowel that's a horizontal line. That line also makes the Ah sound, like the little T. So you get the V and Ah, Va. And look at the Hebrew word for father. Remember, you read from right to left, so you get Ah and V. Or put them together, you have Av, father. There are other vowels that we'll be getting to in the future, but right now let's practice. So what sound does this make? G as in girl. Remember, you ignore the dagesh or dot in the Gimmel. What sound does this make? Gi. What sound does this make? Ga. What sound does this make? Ah. Remember, you only have the vowel sound with the Aleph. What sound does this make? B. What sound does this make? How do you say this Hebrew word? Abba. For daddy. It's got the Aleph at the beginning and end and the Bet in the middle. This is how you write the Gimmel. Visit MessianicJudaismNetwork.net or Hebrew language lessons on Facebook for more free Hebrew videos. Practice writing the Gimmel and take the quiz. I've also included a link for some important Hebrew words. What, when, where, why, and how. They're very useful in everyday conversations. How many times a day do you say one of them? Learn them if you're interested in conversation. Shalom.